Hello everybody, my name is Strider.
My name is Jango.
And welcome to week 2. This week's theme is our identity, and today we will be doing Bible study.
Yep. Today we will be reading Matthew 4:18-22. One day as Jesus was walking along the shore of the Sea of Galilee, he saw two brothers, Simon, also called Peter, and Andrew, throwing a net into the water, for they fished for a living. Jesus called out to them, "Come, follow me, and I will show you how to fish for people." And they left their nets at once and followed him. A little farther up the shore, he saw two other brothers, James and John, sitting in a boat with their father Zebedee, repairing their nets. And he called them to come too. They immediately followed him, leaving their boat and their father behind.
Alright, so now that you've heard the Bible verse, we're going to ask you some questions. And feel free to leave your answers down below, but we're going to also give you our answers just so you can get some brainstorming going. So, why do you think that the people in the Bible verse decided to follow Jesus?
I think they decided to follow Jesus because they know God has a plan for them and they know he would not lead them astray.
And when you follow Jesus, what do you think he calls you to do?
I think he calls you to just be kind and friendly to everyone you meet and not cause any harm. Yeah. When you meet a random person who says to follow them, what would you do?
I don't even know what I'd do. It's such a bizarre scenario. I feel like a random person coming up to me and saying, "Would you follow me?" is just super weird. Like, I don't think I would follow them. I feel like getting up and just leaving everything to follow them would be very, very, very difficult.
Right. And do you think the disciples then had trouble following Jesus?
Yeah, I definitely think the disciples struggled along their journey of following Jesus. Even in the story where Jesus walks on water, one of the disciples starts losing faith and begins to sink into the water. And luckily, Jesus was there to help him by pulling him out of the water. But clearly, even the disciples had hardships along their path of following Jesus. So now I'm going to give you a short explanation as to what we think is most important in this Bible verse. And that's that when Jesus calls us to follow him, it's something that is very hard to understand. When we follow Jesus, it's like jumping into something unknown. It's something completely new to us. And without a doubt, in our journey of following Jesus, there will be hardships, and we will stumble and we will fall. But the most important thing to remember is that even though there will be hardships, Jesus will always be there to pick us back up. Now, we have some personal stories that we're going to share with you about when we've had hardships in our lives and how Jesus helped us when we needed him most.
When I was young, I was playing my DS, having a good time, and my brother wanted to be included, so he came up and just grabbed it from me. And I got really mad and I punched him, and he was crying for a long time after that. And I felt bad seeing my brother cry, so eventually I asked him for forgiveness, said I'm sorry, and we ended up just playing together and having a good time. And that is something that Jesus would want you to do. When you do something wrong, he would want you to ask for forgiveness.
Yeah, for sure. My story is similar, but instead of hitting someone, I talked behind their back. My friends and I had a period of time where we did a lot of gossiping and a lot of talking behind each other's backs. And it was not fun for anybody. We all knew it was happening, but none of us liked it. And it sucks knowing that someone is saying things about you without your knowledge. And so it was really hard on all of us. So we decided that talking behind each other's back is not cool, and that we still wanted to be friends because we all liked each other. And so we decided to make up with each other. And we're still really good friends now to this day because we were able to put aside our differences and really come together as friends, which is also what Jesus would want us to do. If you have any stories that you'd like to share with us, make sure to comment them down below and we'll be sure to take a look at them.
Thanks for joining us today. Come back for more content on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. See you later and have a good day.